Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. As you can see, in me scruffs, as I normally am. And the beer we've got is the second beer that was sent in from a subscriber, Liam Goodliff. I forgot his name for a second. He's also started up a channel doing reviews, but at the moment he hasn't put any reviews up. So I don't want to build him up yet, because if he's got no videos up yet and you want to tune into his beer videos, you might not be interested. So I'm going to wait and try and get... I think he's a little bit nervous. I don't think he's very happy with the videos. He's new to it. I've told him, sod it, just put them up. If people want to watch, they'll watch. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't matter. So once I know he's got videos up, I'll give him a proper good shout out with his channel. He's normally deep in RC. He has changed the name to the channel. But like I say, once it all gets going, I'll give him a shout out. But Liam, get your videos up, mate. Get your videos up. It doesn't matter. So yeah, like I say, it's a beer from Liam. It's a collaboration beer as well. Now, one of the breweries, Rivington, I know about them. I've had a few of their beers. Very decent brewery. Very decent. But the other brewery is a brewery I'd not heard of until I'd seen a couple of people do reviews of them. And they're from the Lake District. Rivington, out of sort of Bolton way, I believe. I think it's somewhere around there. I don't think it's actually Bolton, but it's that sort of direction. And the other brewery are Lakes Brew Co, who are out of the Lake District, like I said. And he kindly sent me a can of Fog on the Tarn. It's a double dry hopped IPA coming in at 7% ABV in a 440ml can. Not sure how much it was. I can't remember if he told me, to be honest. Since I got back, my head's pickled. I don't know my arse from my elbow, to be honest. But yeah, collaboration between them two. Now, if Lakes Brew Co are as good as what I'm hearing, this should be an absolute banger, because Rivington are top notch as well. Lovely artwork. So a big thank you to you, Liam, for sending me this. Very kind of you, mate. It seriously is. And I will return the favour at some point. I'll send you some local stuff and what have you. It won't be as exciting as this. So I will check what you like and try and get you some beers that you may well like, rather than just beers that you might be bored with. Anyway, now, because it's Lakes Brew Co and Rivington, I don't want to just put it in a Rivington glass. So I'm going to put it in my standard White Hag IPA glass, because that is a bit of a favourite of mine. So I won't be upsetting Lakes Brew Co. So yeah, let's get it cracked open. Waffled on for way too long now. It's nice and chilled, 7%. Like I say, from what I've heard, it's a very decent beer. And Lakes Brew Co is supposed to be very decent. So I will have to pick some up myself. That may become more of a necessity to do once I've tried this, because you know what it's like. People tell you, and there's 101 breweries you could pick beer up from recommendations, but sometimes it's more when you actually try the beer yourself. So, beer in a glass, look at that. Beautiful, dense, thick looking beer, orange in colour if you like, real sort of hazy. A good sized finger of white, pretty compact head. And that looks kind of weighty as I'm swirling that. That doesn't look light to me. There is still some left in the can. Reminds me a bit of the one Simo sent me the other day, actually. Looks very similar. Got that same sort of thing. And if it's as good as that, it's going to be a banger. So, let's dive in with the nose and see what we get. I've literally got a message as well from Liam, so I'm just going to remove him for a minute. Let's have a sniff. Real fresh sort of hop smell. Dank. Piney. I love that dankness and pine sort of thing on the nose of these beers. Tropical, pineapple, passion fruit, sweet, orange. Smells beautiful. It really does smell beautiful. So, I'm going to stop sniffing. Like I say, I fully expect a good beer from Rivington, because they are fantastic. They really are fantastic. And I'll be honest with you, I had their this guy was an exterior decorator or an interior decorator beer. Did review, but made a complete balls up of it, so that one never come up. But we're not on about this one. Lakes Brew Co. Rivington, Fog on the Tarn, double dry hopped IPA from Liam Goodliff. Big thank you, mate. Let's dive in, give it a taste. Looks fantastic. Oh, that is beautiful. That's got another taste in there as well. That's got another taste in there. Mouthfeel, beautiful, soft. Body. Now the body isn't heavy as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a little bit heavier, a little bit more dense. It's still a very decent body, don't get me wrong. Still a decent body. I expected it, I just got the impression it was going to be a little bit more chewier. It's still chewy. It's just not as chewy as I thought. Super smooth, really soft in the mouth, minimal carbonation, almost none, which is nice, but you just get that little sprightly fizz over the palate as you drink it. On the taste, tropical, pineapple, passion fruit flavours. It's hoppy, it's got a nice fresh hop taste. I think the date is quite good on this. I believe this is only a couple of months old. Packaged on the 21st of the 8th. So we're only in the 10th, it's only a couple of months old, so it's still very fresh. And you get that freshness in there. A lovely dank pineness. Orange, mango, tropical, pineapple. I know you can say that so often, but they do vary, these beers, when you get some of these flavours. Got a nice bitterness in there. I'm not going to say it is bitter. It is bitter, but it's not. It's a juicy bitterness. It's almost a pithy bitterness, if you like. I think the hop taste in it is probably being the dry hopped. I think it, you know, 2 months old. It's not a green freshness, if you like. Sometimes you get a very green sort of freshness with the hops. So I'm going to put this down to the double dry, the dry hopping, pardon me, of the beer. Juicy dank, nice gentle, pithy sort of bitterness. The 7%, it's not there in 7% form. It may feel like a 7% beer in the weight of the body, the way it drinks, which it does drink really, really well actually, but you know it's a stronger beer. I think if you were drinking this, you might think it was about 6%, but it would catch you off guard being 7%. And, oh, it just looks fantastic. It really does. Yeah, that's a cracking drop. And I'll tell you what, that's a summer's day beer, that is. It's got a lot of juiciness in there. It's probably best to drink summer's day to really get the, you know, that, to enhance the beer, if you like. Like any beer, there's certain times of the year when you drink a beer, the summertime would enhance this. But the summertime would also knock you off your feet, because 7% and drinking this, it's not, it's a big beer, but it's juice like, which makes it very canable, very dangerous in the summer. This time of year, it's probably ideal. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, so the ABV, you're still kind of, you're not chucking it down your neck like you maybe would. So the ABV sort of gives you a little reminder before you start, just, but it's still refreshing enough. Like I say, it's not cold, so there's, you know, there's still enough juiciness there to sort of match the temperature. So it's ideal, really. It's you might not think it's an autumn beer, but it's probably the best time to drink it. Drinking it in the summer will just knock you off your ass. So I'm going to end it there with this one because I've chatted shit for a long time. A big thanks to Liam once again for this beer. And like I say, it's my first one from Lakes Brew Co. I've had a few from Rivington, collaboration beer, Lakes Brew Co. Rivington, and their Fog on the Tarn, double dry hopped IPA coming in at 7%. Don't know how much it was. I'm going to guess that's got to be a good £5 for that. Probably got to guess that's a £5. Maybe no more than a £5, but that is a very decent beer. So yeah, if you see it, give it a go. Has it got me interested in Lakes Brew Co? It certainly has. So I may well, at some point, I'm going to have to drink some more beer first, earn some money because I've spent way too much lately. But I may well give them a dabble, along with, there's a few other breweries as well. So yeah, hopefully more of their stuff, some more new stuff. Big thank you to Liam. Cracking beer, well worth, like I say, if it was up to a £5, that's well worth a £5. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. Sorry for chatting shit for a long time. It feels like ages since I've really done a review with some passion. That's it. See you on my next one. Cheers.